suck me in till I'm all the way up.
Hello. We are live, and this is the third episode of the Desmond Gillick Variety Half Hour, Season 2, and I am joined very pleasantly by a very special guest who made his way all the way here just to be on the show, just because he loves the show with all his heart and soul. One of our biggest fans. Would you like to introduce yourself?
I would. Hello.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. I was told you had a trick up your sleeve. Can we get that out of the way?
I do have a trick up my sleeve. Since this is the recap episode, I've got some questions for you about
really?
Your own show.
Okay.
Number one. Where do you get your ideas?
Where do I get my ideas from? I get them from Ralph's. Okay, I get them from Ralph's.
Did you come up with that?
Can you get a better question?
Number two.
Name
10 books.
The Catcher in the Rye, The Great Gatsby, 2001: A Space Odyssey, 2000. What's the second one called?
I thought 3001.
3001: A Space Odyssey.
Count.
3001: A Second Space Odyssey. Okay. Fourth book. Let's see. King of the Flies. Fifth book, the Bible. Sixth book, the Quran. Seventh book, the Torah. Eighth book, if we're splitting it into Old and New Testament. Ninth book, The Art of the Deal. Does the ninth book or the eighth book? Ninth book.
Well, you said King of the Flies.
Yeah. Did I?
Yeah.
Lord of the Flies. Well, thank you. And 10th, Thus Spake Zarathustra.
It's a callback.
There you go.
Okay. Number three.
Number three.
What is the most viewed clip from this show on YouTube?
Tron Ares clip that we just released for the show like 2 weeks ago on the first episode of Season 2. You can go on with the next question.
Who is the most frequent caller on this show?
Deacon?
Who's Deacon?
Deacon's the gruff sounding guy that calls often and has mild tear jokes.
Okay.
Real fans would know.
Fifth question.
Mm-hmm.
This is the most important one.
Yes.
There's a prize if you get this right.
Prize, okay.
Would you consider yourself an early bird?
An early bird? Is that intentionally vaguely worded? I suppose it is. But, you get a lot of early bird deals. You get a lot of early bird prizes if you're an early bird. So I guess I'm an early bird.
Well, I have something for you.
You brought worms on the show. Are they... Oh, you brought Wrangler's Live Natural Fat Juicy Red Worms, the worm that works trademark. You brought worms on the show. There are 30 live worms in this cup. Okay. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay. We're going to get on with jokes now. Let's see. First joke, to preface how jokes works is we go back and forth. I read a joke, then you read a joke on WHRW 90.5 FM, the Desmond Gillick Variety Half Hour, hosted by Evan Clift right now. And our first joke of the day is Daffy Duck has recently checked into hospice following this latest duck season. Prayers up for Daffy. Now, this guy,
Classic.
My biggest fan, is already acquainted.
Classic.
But for the listeners at home, we will be dividing this season's jokes into keep or discard, and whoever survives until the end will undergo a tournament decided by fate and see who the best jokes is that our writers have chefed up in the stew. Okay, go ahead.
All right. I'm going to be hard to please. I've heard a lot of these before. Mullah Nasruddin was round at his fiance's home, having a serious talk with her father.
Very interesting.
Sir, I'd like to marry your daughter, he announced. His girl's father looked at him. Have you seen my wife yet? He asked. Oh, yes, sir, replied Nasruddin. But if you don't mind, I would still prefer your daughter, sir.
You get to decide. You read the joke.
I love Nasruddin.
So that's going in keep.
Prayers up for Nasruddin.
Nasruddin also recently checked into hospice, according to our information. I'll catch you, herpes, if it's the last thing I do.
Get rid of.
Okay. Fine enough.
I've heard it one too many times.
Which is once. What you laughing for?
John Cook, certainly the most celebrated member of the group BTS, has returned after his mandatory military service. Jungkook? No, we're talking about John Cook from the culinary group Behind the Stove. I like that.
I like that.
I've heard that and I didn't get it until now.
It's funny. It's you don't get to do every joke. Greedy. Mr. Greedy over here. Okay. I saw a trailer at a drive-in movie theater.
Love it.
Genius.
Last person didn't get it. I get it. I'm a
Okay.
smart guy.
Okay. Let's see it, smart guy.
It's notably difficult to ride a donkey in reverse because that would be ass backwards.
Ha 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 What?
Get rid
no? Oh. We like to do humor on the show. For all you Calvinists out there, I have a joke about predestination, but I think you already know what I'm going to say.
Keep.
Go ahead. Don't pre-read.
I don't
Read
know
it.
how to say this word.
Sound it out.
Fargo is no country for old men if Llewellyn Moss was Tim Robinson.
Llewellyn Moss.
Llewellyn? I don't know who that is. Get rid of it.
Llewellyn Moss
Get rid of it.
from No Country for Old Men.
Oh.
Llewellyn Moss.
Yeah.
The protagonist. Of
Okay.
The
I didn't know it was
famous
spelled like that.
Cormac McCarthy tale.
Llewellyn.
Fargo is No Country for Old Men if Llewellyn Moss was Tim Robinson, for those at home who couldn't hear. I believe this is referring to the television series Fargo and not the film. It's season 1 of the television series.
Cut it.
Okay. My joke. Ever since I was little, people always told me not to touch lionfish. Heh, anything called lion? You don't gotta tell me twice.
Cut it. Imagine living through the Great Depression only for everyone after it was over to be like, man, that was great.
Come on.
I'll keep that. I like that.
It's observational humor. Every day I watch the clock, hoping for something new, but they're just so repetitive.
What if your stethoscope could help you hear more and diagnose better? Thousands of healthcare providers are...
Every day, so keep or discard.
I forgot the joke.
Every day I watch the clock, hoping for something new, but they're just so repetitive.
Get rid of it.
It's like it could be worded better.
My professor has been adamant about his letter grading system, and yet I got a 58. Wow.
Oh.
Who writes these jokes? We never discussed this.
You
on the
brought
show.
live worms because you just went fishing. I get it.
You're avoiding my question.
You're avoiding my joke. Ultraviolet? Heh, I don't see it. I see a whole lot of nothing.
True. You speak facts.
I'm keeping that.
Yeah. Football season is upon us. What does that mean for us conniving sports bettors? Depression. Horrible. Get rid of this.
Okay, well, football season is kind of upon us at this point, so we're already like intertwined with football season, so it's kind of dated. So, the other day I felt a little hoarse, so I went to a racetrack and ran as fast as I could, ate some wheat and apples, and felt the calming presence of a goat in my stable. It didn't do much for my sore throat, however. I probably should have just gotten some lozenges now that I think about it.
Keep
What
it. I like that.
you laughing? Yeah?
Hey, Alexa, tell a joke. That's meta. Meta, tell a joke. Keep.
Everybody at home who has a Meta or an Alexa, lock your doors. Speaking of doors, I thought this said door, it says doctor. Never mind. Dr. Octopus is in the zone. The Auto Zone.
Get rid of it.
Dr. Otto Octavius.
Get rid of it.
Okay. No, I decide. It's my joke.
Really?
Yes, I'm
thought
reading
the
it,
guest
so I
decides.
decide. The guest
Okay.
doesn't decide
No, fine.
everything.
I don't care.
Okay. Honestly, yeah.
I'm only your biggest fan. Like, whatever.
You're my smallest fan based off of your short stature, I'd say.
I'm like average. What do you call a recently created subatomic particle? Neutron. Get rid of it.
That sucks.
Get rid of it.
Okay. Nope. Only one at a time. Let's not get too hasty. I've been trying to bag these sitcom triplets, but I'm short 2 doppelgangers.
Keep that.
I like that.
I heard that they're coming up with a Neutron movie, which deals with particle physics. It's called Neutron.
The Tron humor has been off the charts. Let's keep that one.
I think we should keep that one. I wish I kept the other one.
I just finished a book about the Berserkers. Apparently, they used to be all the rage.
Get rid of it.
Okay. Whoa. What if I want to keep it though? You don't decide it, everything. Viewers at home, we have a phone line, and you can decide whether or not to keep the Berserkers joke, guys. Bill, can you tell them the phone number if they want to call in?
The phone number here is 607-777-2137.
Thank you. Back to the jokes.
What did Nixon say when asked to help with the presidential dinner? I am not a cook.
A John Cook from behind the stove, you could say.
Oh, now I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
keep
get
or
rid of this.
discard.
Get rid of this.
Oh, come on. You don't get every joke. So you're our biggest fan, and some of our guests are way more behaved than you. Okay. What's in a Taco Bell Lux box? For any callers, we have 2 prompts. What's in a Taco Bell Lux box? And do you want to keep the Berserkers joke or discard it? Shane, what's in a Taco Bell Lux box? 10 seconds.
Cheesy gordita crunch.
Cheesy gordita crunch.
And then a bean burrito.
Bean burrito.
And then churros.
Churros.
Yeah.
Okay. Viewers at home can decide whether or not that is up to code.
I had a crunch wrap this morning.
Okay. And you're going to have a joke right now.
The total cost of my 7-Eleven purchase the other day was $7.11. I told this amusing factoid to the cashier, and in lieu of a remark, he simply stared at me with those cold, dead eyes.
So some of them aren't like some of them are just relatable and like not even funny. Like that's just relatable.
Pushing the definition of humor. Get rid of this.
Okay. We like to push the envelope on the show. 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, and these men are pawns. I put the price of 20,000 dirham on their heads. Next, they will be hailed as the true messenger of God. They were just a couple of songwriters who came to Ishtar to break into show business. Oh, little darling, my little darling. I can't believe these men may control the fate of the Middle East. Oh, where are you? Do it. Ay, 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 ay. Shmekachi, this is unbelievable. Hoopa, hoopa, hoopa. Noah, Wella, that my lover. Are the 2 American messengers of God dead yet? Warren Beatty, Dustin Hoffman, Isabel Adjani. Your girl? How did she get to be your girl? Only you. I think they're wonderful. Ishtar, written and directed by Elaine May. Ha 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 ha. This is some of our best work. And I believe that this is some of our joke writers' best work. It is going straight back into Keith.
On my hour drive here this morning, I
You're
was
listening
like,
to Ishtar?
what if I get Ishtar? And I almost didn't come on this show because I really didn't want to get that one.
Well, lucky you. And it
Obviously
gets to
keep
survive
it.
another week.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, go ahead.
The setup to this joke is the punchline because the setup to this joke is the punchline.
It's meta.
That's
meta. Tell a joke.
Meta tell a joke.
Well, they couldn't hear because we said it twice. Siri, tell a joke. Okay.
Cortana.
If you're struggling to identify chips in this 21st century, don't worry. Just remember TOS. If the word ends in TOS, it's always a chip. Doritos, Cheetos, Fritos, Taquitos, Mentos, and Asbestos. The list goes on. So remember, if you're ever in the mood for a delicious chip as a snack, look for the TOS. I think that's just helpful. Also, that was a joke, not a call to action.
Oh, jeez. Parents, if you're struggling to think of good baby names, don't worry. Here's a few that are sure to turn heads. If you want your child to be associated with royalty, go with Roy. Roy's our boy. The name is derived from the old French term roi, meaning king or lord.
Oh, it's very interesting.
If you're looking for something even more striking, perhaps you'll go with Troy, a name sure to evoke images of a mighty and powerful civilization anytime your child's name is said.
True.
And if you're really adventurous and you want your child to be associated with a distinctive fabric characterized by raised parallel ribs called cords, typically made from cotton for fuzzy steel feel, corduroy is a name for you. Just some helpful tips from one parent to another. Get rid of this, please.
What? Okay, well, if anybody wants helpful tips, make sure that you listen to episode 3, because this one is not surviving to episode 4, I guess. Let's see. I brought a speaker with me to the beach to help me play some music. Unfortunately, all he did was talk, and I wasn't in the mood for spoken word. Maybe next time I should skip bringing a lecturer and just pack a JBL Flip 5 if I want to listen to some tunes.
Keep that. I might not be the brightest bulb, but I always thought that Boxing Day consisted of leaving out ear-shaped cookies when jolly old Mike Tyson chemise his way down the chimney.
He's kind of a jolly character at this point, isn't
That's a staple of the show.
Audiences are responding positively to legal and courtroom dramas like Suits, Billions, and even the courtroom scenes in Better Call Saul. Unfortunately, this increase in the tension for courtroom dramas has yet to increase demand for courtroom jesters. I suppose my juggling routine, display of acrobatics, and magnificent musical retelling of the great tales of old with lute accompaniment must wait even longer for their day in the sun. Keep.
I just went to a local juice bar and asked for some simple apple, jackfruit, and creative juices. Apparently, the creative juices don't flow over there, since they told me they couldn't think of a way to juice a jackfruit.
Okay.
I don't know what a jackfruit is.
I don't know what jackfruit is either.
I think we should get rid
But
of
what?
this.
But what if somebody else knows and they're on next week and they get that joke?
Good point. Hold on to it.
Let's see. We saved the best one for me right now. New slang alert. Your legumes, bro. Your bolts. Do we approve of this slang?
Absolutely.
Listeners at home, new proposal. You can answer what is in a Taco Bell Luxbox. You can answer whether or not you want the Berserkers joke to survive, or you can answer if you approve of this new slang. Shane, would you like to read another joke?
If I must.
You must. You're on the show. You're locked in here with me.
How's your day been?
It's been swell. I just got here. And boy, are
No,
my arms tired.
I wasn't asking. That's a joke.
Oh. Well, here's a joke. I just flew in, and boy, are my arms tired. Nobody calls them movie bloopers anymore. They call them outtakes, which is funny, because in all actuality, they're mistakes. I don't know what that was. Keep.
James Gunn's new Superman film painted a vivid picture of where he's taking Detective Comics now that he's at the helm. Straight into the dumpster.
Ooh, shots fired by Shane
Get rid of this. Not my
Arnold
opinion.
Bywater the second. I can't believe you'd read something like that. Okay. As difficult as joke writing can be, sometimes I still find it easier than joke lefting.
Keep that.
See? Okay. We'll just do a few more.
Well, just how are movie producers supposed to come up with something as timeless, funny, and charming as Chicken Jockey? I mean, Chicken Jockey.
Okay.
Keep that. I like that.
I mean, you're listening to WHRW 90.5 FM, channel 213, State University of New York at Binghamton. And we have a couple more jokes.
Pretty good joke.
And then we'll get out of your hair.
Raised tariffs? I thought you said raised hairnets, said the line cook.
It's pretty good.
John Cook, once again.
A returning character. I've got a shift down at the rope factory later. Talk about a sideshow. What's happening to that one?
I don't get it.
I don't want to make the call on that.
I think we have to keep it.
Okay. Maybe somebody else will get it.
Maybe it's just me and my old age, but pillow fights are a bit less fun when you replace the feathers inside with lead and mercury. And all are also carrying brass knuckles, knives, and assorted poisons. It's informative.
I guess that's true. Keep or discard?
Good. Keep.
Okay. Let's do
Word of
one more
caution.
joke each. Then do some closing remarks. FX's The Bear on Hulu was so successful that it's just been renewed for a 5th season. And 2 new spin-off series are in the works. The Lion and the Tiger. Oh my.
Keep that.
Okay.
Final joke.
Final joke.
They're not going to be crude on this show other than when we're grug, ooga, eep, thunk, or gran.
Keep or discard?
Keep that.
Okay.
I like some crude humor.
Listeners at home, very important situation has arisen. We have 3 undecided jokes. Keep in mind for next show, your answers. What's in a Taco Bell Lux box? 1. 2. I just finished a book about the Berserkers. Apparently they used to be all the rage. Should this joke survive? And 3. New slang alert. Your legumes, bro. Your bolts. You can decide whether or not legumes or bolts will remain in the vernacular. And that's all we have on today's show. So you've listened to WHRW 90.5 FM, State University of New York at Binghamton. This has been the Desmond Gillick Variety Half Hour. It's been a pleasure. Special guest Shane Bywater II. Would you like to say anything before we go off the air?
Don't eat glass. It's bad for your teeth.
Okay, that's just a recommendation. All right. Have a great day, everyone, and we'll see you next week, Wednesday at 5 p.m. EST. WHW 9.5 FM. Thank you.